there are a lot of people. Did I just say a lot of? That's terrible.
Too drunk?
Please don't put that in.
Oh, definitely put that in.
Definitely
Put this whole bit in. Hi, Ben Kavanagh here in Liverpool with Raffaella, my mother, out of quarantine with the famous pint. All is well. It's been must be over a month now. And to think at some point I had no intention to ever come back, and I was just happy to stay. But then as things continue to progress, it looks like it was the right choice to come, and we're all healthy. All the other people that came as well, they're all good, so all's gone well. Next step from here will probably be just seeing friends and family and making sure, letting them know I'm not infected, and so it's okay if I cough on them. And then
no, it's not.
and then eventually heading back to Wuhan as soon as it's a safe option to do.
We did a lot of travel together, so I'm not a bit surprised that he wants to continue that. My inclination right at this moment in time is to burn his passport, because he...
I didn't know if I did stamps today or something.
As he said himself, coronavirus, and it's only February.
Yeah,
last year he travelled and was involved in a hit and run in Budapest. The year before that he had been assaulted and had a broken jaw, and the year before that he was transferred on a speedboat from an island in Thailand to a mainland hospital, and we actually thought he was going to die that time.
Coronavirus has been a walk in the park.
His dad says that he's using up his lives, all 9 of them, and actually he's using up my lives as well, if I'm honest.
So what life are you on now then, Ben?
Oh, we're looking towards 9.
Yeah, 8.5.
Yeah.
8.5.
I'm pushing my luck. My mother, Raffaella here, been very supportive with the care packages. There was more than just beer in them.
Yeah,
But there was beer. And just happy to be back. Now we can move forward.
He's mentioned the mother a lot. It has been, like Ben's experience, a little bit surreal. It has, certainly the time in Wuhan was more worrying for me than when he got back here to Arrow Park, where I think they've been fantastic, and thank you to everybody in Arrow Park.
Fantastic.
And indeed all of the people that got them home and did all of that. It has been, I suppose, an interesting experience to know that your son is the other side of the world in an epidemic, and then to see everything that unfolded as a result. Like Ben, I was never really worried about how the virus itself might affect him, because he is young, fit and healthy. So when the social media piece, it was kind of, it added a flavour where you're thinking, oh my goodness, I suppose everything I knew about him was now visible to a lot more people.
It does sound like a lot. Sounds like I've been through a lot, but it doesn't feel that way, because everyone has been so helpful and supportive. Literally everyone. Yeah. So that's been just amazing. Everyone who was at Arrow Park, everyone in Wuhan, getting here, family and friends, literally everyone has been amazing in this situation. So that's really helped. But the way you can watch what's happened in the other videos, it's so strange to think I was there and wasn't planning on leaving. But now can only move forward, I guess.
I think, because I was looking at the list of the videos this morning and thinking it seemed to go on for a long time. And now that you're home, it's kind of, that happened quite quickly.
Yeah, it's kind of abruptly.
Yeah.
But it was always coming to an end. Even when it started, this is going to end at some point.
Yeah.
So we just have to hope that everyone else will be okay until then. I was very lucky, and so was everyone else with me in quarantine. We were all very lucky for this super contagious illness to not affect us. Wuhan. Nobody knew where Wuhan was. And it's so unfortunate that the city that's bigger than London and bigger population than London, this is what puts it on the map. It's so annoying. But at least, I guess it's known now. But yeah, that was annoying.
It's a little bit like being called coronavirus guy.
I kind of coined that, to be fair. I coined my own name. I wish I hope they don't call me that.
Well, you've been known as Wuhan Ben in the office.
Ah, Wuhan
Wuhan
Ben.
Ben.
I'll
Yeah.
take Wuhan Ben. In Wuhan, I'm Irish
Okay.
Ben.
I better not mention any of your childhood pet names then.
Dickhead.
No, I was thinking of the Benjamin Bunny thing.
I mean, no one called me that.
I bet you feel lucky and you think, you know, at the backdrop of this, there are a lot of people. Did I just say a lot of? That's terrible.
You're drunk?
Please don't put that in.
Oh, definitely put that in.
Definitely.
Put this whole bit in.
But, you know, there are 40,000 people, you know, in excess of that ill, and a lot of fatalities, and there's families.
But there are recoveries.
Yeah, absolutely. 98% or more, you know, depending on what way you interpret the figures. But there are people who have lost family members and families that have been split up in geographic regions. So, you know.
It's easy for us to say
Yeah.
it's over for us, but it's
Yeah.
so not over
Yeah.
for so many other people.
Yeah.
And imagine having a grandparent that was ill before this started would be horrific in China. But we can only hope for the best for now, and hopefully it gets under control. There were so many comments. I don't have like a YouTube channel, but I have YouTube and I watch it and, you know, read comments. And I wanted to reply and said like, thank you so much. But I can't thank everyone. And I have hundreds of messages on my phone. I will eventually get to, but for now I just thank you so much. And your support has been so great. I will start my own YouTube channel, continuing just daily life of Ben, coronavirus guy, but it won't be coronavirus.
I
Just
might
Ben.
be your agent.
No, you won't.
I think if you don't mind me saying as well, I think there's been all that support for Ben, and your friends.
You
that
got a
have
few
got-
mentions when I mentioned you
No,
in the
no, I
video.
don't mean that. I
Oh.
mean the amount of people who have been so supportive of me and other relatives. The staff in our park we mentioned earlier, but friends and family in constant contact with relatives as well, because of course it's an experience for everybody. But yeah, you have had tremendous support
So much
from
support.
from all sorts of
So much positivity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for such a terrible situation, it has, from what I've seen on the news, it's brought out some negativity in others,
Yeah.
like discriminating against Asians, which is horrific. But
Yeah.
from what I've seen personally, people have really banded together. People are really positive about the situation, doing their best. So that's been excellent.
I've always been really proud of him. I am, if I'm honest, slightly in awe of him, because you hope as a parent to raise, you know, a resilient adult.
That's the thing, I didn't do anything. I haven't done anything.
No, but I think there are other people who might not have been able to deal with it calmly, in a measured way, in a positive way, and you have. So yeah, every now and then I think, job done.
I don't know if that's, I mean, thank you, but it feels like everyone else in quarantine was dealing with it well enough.
Yeah.
And it just seems, I haven't done anything. All I did was take some videos and people were just positive to me, but everyone in that situation was in the same boat as me. And I feel like people are definitely doing their best. So all I did was take videos.
But you're mine, so I don't know the others, and I think they've been fantastic. Everybody has, because I think you've had that whole support network around you. But even people who know him well, I think, saw a whole different side of you. And that's been really interesting to watch, how you've become more visible. And I don't mean in terms of numbers, but just, you know, who you are and how you do your business.